So key, you go with a European duo. Yeah. I'm picking a European duo as well. Another young spot, Mr. Savage M and Benji Fishy. Dude, Mr. Savage M is cold-blooded. Yeah. Every time I met him, I'm absolutely insane, as you can see right here on your screen. We'll get those pictures fixed, don't worry. But either way, these guys are two absolute tanks. And Ninja, you've watched all these guys. Yeah. You're absolutely one of the best players in the world, but it's almost like these guys are in a class of their own.
They are, man. I mean, I've competed against some of these guys in some other online tournaments as well, and literally watching Benji just slay out an entire lobby by himself in squads is it's like it's art, man. You know what these guys do? It's art. So enjoy.
I know Mr. Savage having a public match got like 40+ eliminations in season 9, which is unheard of, all by himself, solo squads. There are so many ways you can watch them this weekend. I'm just looking at my phone already. I'm seeing 1 million+ of you guys coming on in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch. You've got Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere where there's live streams. Also, a new Fortnite.com/watch feature that you can go take a look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there that will be a crazy, unique way to watch Fortnite competitive for the first time. I know everyone at home looking forward to seeing top players perform. This place now, Ninja, is insane. I mean, this is one of the most ridiculous organizations I've ever seen for an esports event, and I know people flooding on in from the outside. I just can't wait to get it started.
Dude, this is literally what I've been waiting for. Like 3-4 months. Yeah. The best of the best, all in the same lobby. All right, in the qualifying matches on Sunday, you're playing against, in a lobby, maybe like 4 or 5 of the teams who are actually here right now, but now this is going to be all of them in the same lobby. Every single battle is going to be the best players in the world fighting against one another. I'm excited to watch the early game when they're landing in their spots. I'm excited to watch the mid game during the rotation. I'm going to be taking notes, and you guys should too.
Yeah. Also, other things of note to bring up. We're going to be playing on siphon settings here, increased material payment. Do you want to explain for everyone at home exactly how that all works?
I'd absolutely love to. So, unlike normal matches, when you get an elimination, all right, you're going to be granted with 50 health or 50 shield, depending on what you're missing. And that's also going to give you 1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of each, wood, brick, and metal. So, eliminations are definitely going to pay off early game as you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep, and remember, that is when you get a full elimination, not when you knock down an opponent. Correct. So, if I knock a player, you'll see in this, a lot more times, teams will immediately try to finish that elimination, get the help, pick up the materials, maybe secure some extra loot. There's a look at the lobby screen, and, Ninja, I was laughing with you earlier when the players were warming up earlier today because they got some warm-up games, and obviously, for many of them, it's their first time in a major LAN event. They wound up going through and they were just sitting at Spawn Island like they were right now. I mean, look at the build battles happening on Spawn Island. They're all editing, they're all aiming. None of them are just sitting still. The nerves running through them insane. The average age in today's tournament, 16 years old. Some of these guys are going to walk away with $1 million+ this weekend. At 16, what would you have spent your money on? I don't even want to know. I don't even ask that. Probably
16, man? Just a bunch of candy and energy drinks, man. I didn't really.
So basically the same as today.
Exactly. Nothing really would change. Nothing's changed.
No, it's so much fun, man. Again, people flowing on into the venue, looking at these duos, looking at these contested areas. Loot Lake has been a very hot topic.
Yeah, man.
And the landing of all qualifiers. Mongo and Metro have been here. It's about Tilted Towers or Neo Tilted, as it's now called, where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now you play 6 games. You know how detrimental it can be to your mental state if you have one where you kind of drop right off spawn and get taken out. What is your game plan? Going for you.
Жарвис разве в дуо прошел? С кем он прошел?
Shy away. What do you do?
Жарвис разве прошел в дуо? Ребят,
they know
напишите мне.
They know that, and they're not, if they're intelligent players, they're going to play exactly how they've been practicing the last 10 World Cup qualifiers. They're going to know exactly where they go. They're going to push. They're not going to care who it's going to be. Now, me, honestly, I'd like to say that that's how I play, but dude, in a situation like this, I think that if I saw someone contesting the drop, I'd definitely prefer and try to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But
Что, пацаны, спасибо, рекорд побит, 3000 на 197 человек, вообще ни хрена не мало. Очень круто, что вы интересуетесь Фортнайтом.
Actually change our landing spots, and then if you're thinking like that, it's over.
Yeah, and I keep seeing you look down. You're like eagerly wanting to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us. But again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the new limited time modes that is actually going on. Prop Hunt, we watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray Kite. It's a fun little hide and go seek game almost, Ninja.
Prop Hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created from creative. It is amazing. It is hilarious. I mean, we're literally getting angry and like also just laughing hysterically right when we're about to, you know, make it into the incinerator and get our points. It's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet. You know, you want to be anything. You want to be a pink flamingo, a bus. Go for it. Go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah, we've had some fun games of Prop Fun that we played. But again, right now, live in the game, play for free. Prop Fun. Obviously, Arena Instant talked about it. This is the most played qualifier for a tournament ever in the history of gaming. 40 million competitors.
Болеем World Cup. За наших болеем за ССК, Лептика, Рамсайда и за Фекси.
I think it's just important to show and let everyone know that, and just Epic continues to change the game. Making these qualifiers online, it just allowed so many of these kids to be here today because they've been able to play from the comfort and safety of their home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify. Yeah. So I think this is one of the first times we've seen something like this, a qualifying like this. I'm just excited to watch these kids dominate in the next freaking 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm ready to stay here all night.
Hey, I'm down to stay here all night. No problem with that. I'm sure the arena is as well. When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres. The one thing that stands out to me, though, it will never feel the exact same as it does as LAN events. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share that they should kind of take into account as they're playing, maybe on LAN for the first time?
Well, I always tell people when they're surviving, right? You know,
Да, они тут есть. Это дуо турнир, да. Их тем более показывали. Электрика, и я, Фекси, и Джемсайда с этим, с ССК. Их показывали даже. Я их видел.
Like literally take it like it normally is. Now, again, we talk about how there's $30 million on the line in the Fortnite World Cup Finals across today and tomorrow, but there's already $3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened yesterday at the Creative World Cup Finals. Let's take a look.
That title. It's kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's thriving, it's awesome. Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here? Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag. You know, we're the week one qualifiers. We're the most stacked tournament. There's no competition. This one, the last map was a death run. I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. Rezan was clutched up and he said we need 1 point. Just grab this point right down here. If he can do it, that'll be it is. The win? Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger. You realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million. It's unreal. If you want to practice with deadlines, you need to do it more. Don't go in blindly, like try and change everything you do every time you fail. Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today. Will you continue to go and play creative maps? I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still, and definitely it's just my thing. But I want to go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize. I'll probably end up saving most of the money, maybe some investments. He's 18, and he just won $336,000. What are you going to do with the prize? $10,000. I'm going to be responsible, I'm going to save my money. I am going to be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get even more. All right, guys, congratulations again. Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of Fortnite looks like.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun yesterday. Again, congratulations to Scissors and his team. $1.3 million won.
Да, знаю. Да, знаю. Я на него в Ютубе подписан.
Guys, man, and I was really happy that I was able to, not even me, together as a unit, we pulled in, 300 or 295,000 as a team. I mean, little whips, man. We were just killing it. Little ice cream. The event was so incredible. This is another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again, that Epic changed the game with creative. You know what I mean? It kind of popped up out of nowhere. So many people, hundreds of people here because of creative.
Yeah. And again, I know I talked to Scissors about it too. He can't believe just how far it's gone from his original runs he made to now it kind of inspired one of the 3 maps yesterday. For you, what was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop hunt mode? Was it the run?
Junkyard Juice. Hands down, Junkyard Juice is the most fun game I've ever played. I mean, if you're going to go in with a crew of like 32 people, if you can even muster up a crew of 32 people, like I want that to be a playlist where I can just go and play Junkyard Juice, and it just fills in 32 people. It's so much fun, man.
I'm with that. What about, should we get the whole squad together or not?
I'm down. Oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go in that. It'd be the most funny thing in the world. I mean, there's nothing greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in. It's amazing.
Listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme of this weekend. Things going on outside of the fan festival. There's also the Battle Pass redemption. Everyone here has got tickets, has the commemorative tickets. So many things to look back on and remember these moments. For a lot of people here, whether they're players or the individuals and fans who traveled, it's their first time in New York City. Such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the games. We can get it all launched for you, but trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we want, Ninja. The game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first big boy, man. Who's it going to be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream out your favorite duos right now, man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's going to win today? Scream it. I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish. None of it makes sense.
I think I hear Monroe, Nitro.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the
О, все, полетели? Погнали смотреть. Это будет просто. Так, Virtus.pro, Инсим Virtus.pro, Инсим Virtus.pro. Так, где? Нет, я не вижу их. Я вижу с краю джемсайдса соска слева. В 4-й строчке. А электрика с этим я не видел. Опа. Кто там? Бенжи? Savage.
Contested. So you're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game's so key, and already Benji Fishy trying to put shots down range with that revolver, but area is contested. You see they're kind of split from each other right now. What are their comms like in this attack?
Кроме них еще 2-2. Такс у них там рядышком. Или Тукс. По-моему, Такс. Это СКА убили? Чего? Это СКА убили?
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You can already see it. You've got only a massive leg of 10 builds. These early game fights are always so detrimental. You have to be very, very, very particular with how many matches you're using. You're trying to ramp for somebody because if you make it there and they shoot you out and you have no max, I mean, you'll have to literally nothing to protect yourself. And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shield per limb, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little bit passively. No, because of those early limbs, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now they're sitting pretty
divot onto themselves. They've got metal galore here as well as wood. The one material they'll really be lacking is going to be stone.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone. They can get a 500 metal, which is going to be their most valuable asset here.
Играть. Не знаю. Не сегодня. Я как-то хватает, не знаю к чему, ну ладно.
Попозже пойдем.
Что?
Попозже пойдем.
Я не пойду.
The rough start right there. So much stone in Fatal Fields. I feel like Fatal Fields is a underrated landing spot.
I think you can get everything at Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and brick very quickly, and then, there's definitely some metal that you can gather around. You know, there's a bunch of cars and things like that. Some tractors there in the sticks. But listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Sizz.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword too, because yes, Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there in the cornfields. And Sizz Lucky, these top players who land Fatal Fields know how to actually navigate the loop.
Не время, это да.
Sizz Lucky will actually be able to go back and pick up Rush's card.
Да,
So
это да.
reboot bans, remember, when you get brought back, you only have 100 HP and a common pistol. That would bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, back over that fight, I think so.
Причем к ним прыгнули люди, которые, по идее, проходили не через эту вообще другие спейсы. Какой-то его не было. Ну, что посмотрели на их группах, и заедали живые, у них пока что было.
Ewing trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive. So he's rejected you. He's got the shield advantage. All you have to do is play this patient.
О, это у двух мелких домиков возле богатого. Это китайцы, да? Он, кстати, недавно пошел. Слушай, Зекстру, увидев жесткие разменялись. Разменялись, но там не нокнутые, да.
Definitely staying aggressive.
У него
He's getting the revive off, and now it's 2-on-1
у него
again.
симка есть. У него полная.
Staying confident though. No.
И жизнь не восстановится, да? А, да, второй жрать, что ли?
And it's not going to happen, and you see Zexro right there, hands right to his head, some solid damage done, but Ewing dropped down to 59 HP, but with that elimination, we'll bump back up to over 100. Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drone shotgun.
Very important is checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot of
Успел, но это фейл.
This is actually where a lot
Чуть-чуть,
of
кстати, он ему урона-то хорошо внес.
with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate.
А нокнуто, я понял, поднятого 30 там.
Where you can deem
И этому 90 снял.
У него 50 хп осталось, того убил 30 хп.
Так, а можно стадион потише?
Little update too on Sizz Lucky.
Да, сейчас пойду.
Look at how slow this
Кто свободен, ребят, скажите, пожалуйста, на стадионе потише. Человек есть, не хорошо.
Я пока посмотрю сайт, вот где вся инфа.
Ну, я же говорю, Нейт Хьюит фланг нам тут перестреливать показывает. Хорошо меняют эти. Я думаю, тут даже сейчас кого-то поднимут. Электрик убил Ворвена, на сайте написано. Сейчас
Нормально.
покажут. Хорошо, у вас еще не высветилось.
Да не сайт это где это сайт?
Да,
Тебя я тебе скидывал вчера.
.com/watch. А, это то, что я
О,
понял.
Фекси электрик, пацаны. Фекси электрик. О, электрик кого-то убил. Круто. Хорошо. Да не упали, глубоко не упали.
We're gonna have Storm Surge in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna like this is gonna be nuts. You guys don't know what Storm Surge is basically the people
А чатки походу.
the least amount of damage is going to start taking damage until they get above the damage threshold.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen
Опа.
what the damage threshold
Опа,
is.
кто это у нас? Электрик,
You probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game.
Для меня от костей сыграли.
And wind up getting those placement points to come on through. Watching Letwick and Quexy right now. it's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players who are surrounding you. You got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes 100, 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players, so keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is kind of got to be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well. I mean, it's a really great strategy that we're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend as well as any duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys in the
Фекси убили, нет. Ну нет, ну
Вообще ни
серьезно.
о чем, ребята, это чекать, это тупо спойлер. Это не о чем.
Давайте просто посмотрите все.
Нет, давай, я буду просто трансляцию смотреть, я это говно не буду повторять, давайте
The
посмотрим.
rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out.
Нет, это только осталось капец.
By himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see
Просто надо тащить их настолько жестко. Надо просто их затащить.
still playing the slow ground, trying to spray out.
Интересно, дадут тут хоть кого-то поднять в машине.
4 volts, 135
Он летел?
It does look like
Разве
just
улетел, да?
away,
Это
but
они
I
с парки
don't
файтят.
believe Letwick was able to grab his teammates.
Они теряют
so
кого-то
he'll
хотели.
basically be by himself the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning.
Он поднял, что ли, или нет?
That there's somebody who has 160 less than them that is that they need to hit some people, deal some damage. And that's actually
Ну им нужно плейсмент, хоть какой-то, хоть какие-то очки брать. Тут же еще молния.
Да, молния, сейчас я не понял, что это урон
You're going to see some fights that are going to be forced to break out because players need to get above that or they're going to die. They're not going to be able to make it.
это не помню.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see clicks. Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this. This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up. And for a lot of players, Ninja, once they get max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess reward if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's the Serpent and Hype.
I think you guys can look up the meme map that we're staring at. Every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in that circle. They're moving in. Double sniper is in play. These guys do not know a heavy sniper is in play.
Столько херни высирают, надо просто пермачи давать дебилам, все. Мне просто, у меня прям... Нет, Собчак нельзя брать, это бред. Это вообще бред полный.
From the inevitable double snipe, and when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot, and they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
Yeah, there's absolutely zero time to react. And one thing you guys have been talking about.
Пока не поднял никого. Сэвидж убил Ника, кстати, с карточкой вроде бы против.
Great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight. And that's Jay now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in. Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go. Getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really force people into some pretty tricky situations, but again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where you know, you have to desperate push. Maybe a duo that's better than you in combat. You know what I mean? And Airwax and Nico.
That's a replay.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax and Nico are winners. Well, Airwax are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on. 71 players left in this game. 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized and more competitive. So these circles are really just kind of moving around the map. You can't really predict them. I mean, you're getting these players who have, again, the great aim, and they're just beating people who are focusing on trying to throw it into the circle. Now look, so many people coming from south. And it's just 3 kills and you guys are in a top position with solid aim, man. You're going to Texture right now, already getting teamed. He's spamming the space, trying to make it difficult as possible to hit. He sees a lot of, look at it, already trying to figure out right now, where's he going to land? Look at all these people who are already boxed up. They're already creating these tunnels. More shots coming down. And he's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades. So that's going to be, I mean, if he can get in a position where some players are already getting focused on the outside, 8 grenades, he might be able to clean up those kills too.
Yep, that's right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage. Have some minis to replenish that. Just a few brief moments as there's Eclipse now using them. He's got his teammate right next door as well. Medkit, so they're going to pop that too. Every little bit of HP matters. Saving the campfire for the late game, it appears. Aldo
save the king.
In the elimination right there. Here's a look at Mongrel earlier with his duo, Mitro. As they're set up currently in this zone, 68 players left.
Love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's, you just check his inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is immature rifle and a combat shotgun, so he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are, you know, anything to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You know, we've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through their 1-bys. You know, very difficult. Look at that healing too, though. Yeah. 5 slurps, 2 slurps, 5 chug splashes.
And they already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
They're super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material-wise, look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1. We'll definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where it begins to shut down Ninja, but with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your whole map right there. The eastern side of the zone. None of these players really going to be into play. They're going to have to inch a little bit more towards Loot Lake if they want to be safe.
Some of the best, I mean, look, these are the best players in the world. Look how close they are to winning, man. I'm so excited when they actually have to force into these fights. The Storm's going to start pushing them. Look how, I'm sorry, man. I just can't, man. You guys notice also, Stinks, man, these players are so talented. It's going to be so hard to get their damage them. So you need things like grenades, like Stinks, right? Little fart bombs, what I like to call, to force people out of their 1-by-1s and try to shoot them as they're rotating away, trying to build 1-by-1s to balance the Stinks.
You see the Stinks right now going down on Mongrel, and Mongrel gets immediately ripped in 2 as it seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there. His duo is still alive.
With good rotation, luckily.
Definitely has a bunch to, you know, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. So 12 damage below. Will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone against Mitro's goal, straight players who have to push in the zone. They have one way they can go. They can't go for storm damage. They've got to push right past them. Mitro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times. 2 solos and then 1 duos.
They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still intact. And here's the thing, you just mentioned all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in. Everyone knows that.
Very little ammo though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Only 80, meaning combined between the 2. They really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players left. Remind you folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos competition. Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall. He wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Really be able to
He's going to go for the outside. He's got to
have the Storm Surge on.
Trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's going to need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished, actually, so he's got all the shields in order to get back up to full health Storm Surge is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting it for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand is forced. Some big damage, but they're still below as players are continuing to drop all around. But Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the Storm Surge. Fantastic composure again, one of the younger players on this stage, looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite champion. No more dubs. The duo
still finally above. Finally above. And guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's above. Yes, he's now. But he has an incredible kit to not only make it to the game, but maybe even clutch this one. He dropped shotguns. Got the combat shotguns. Great shotguns to have late game. Does incredible damage, long range and close range. All the guys in the circle just rotated now into the storm. Massive amounts of distance needs to be covered. This is there just finally taking out 52 players left. And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammates. Inclusion, and you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle, one of his favorite weapons. What is so good about that assault rifle?
It 100% rewards pinpoint accurate players, right? There's no bloom necessary. Your marker, your aim is right on their head, boom, you're going to get that headshot. You're going to get 80 points of damage. And there's now the upgraded version for Legendary and Epic have 10 shots instead of 8. So I mean, just pass really catch players off guard, and that's exactly what you're going to need when you're playing against these top players.
Он на острове КП. Он на острове.
Now our sixth storm, you see it's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across the map. Zayt and Saf right now discussing exactly what they should drop, pulling up their map, looking exactly where they have to go. 44 left in this one.
You already got people using shotguns and guys. Yep. Very far rotation for the Storm. He's going to move very quickly. You see we're going to potentially get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building.
Обратите внимание, у них небольшое количество киллов, у Зейта всего так один скилл, и в принципе молния не дамажит, то есть они какой-то накидывают дэмэдж, я не могу понять, почему им дает урон. То есть они всегда так играют, они играют сначала с дефом и в конце занимают вовремя хайграунд. Вот мне очень интересно, как это работает. Лезвик сам себя убил.
Does land. Yes, but taking no storm damage, just playing right on the edge of the zone right now. We'll just stay boxed up for a brief moment. As now there's 36 players remaining, stopping the elimination feed. Arkram now goes down as well. You can see the elimination feed on the top left to keep track of your favorite players. There's so much just going on. This is what tunneling is. When you hear players mention tunneling, this is it right here. You move with the zone, you tunnel your way and give yourself cover, but not a lot of materials left. Only 22 builds, and this zone is stacked. But look who's on the high ground. Mr. Savage and Benji Fishing.
That would be your two picks, so good for you. All right, so you bet there, man. That, all right. Unfortunately, you still have no Neutral still alive. I mean, listen, people are dying left and right being eliminated. Or Savage just used another shotgun there. He already had high ground, though. The question is, are people going to try to take it? You know that if you really want to win this, you're going to have to try to take the high ground off. Or have the high ground off.
He's just so weak. And Mr. Savage just looks up and beats the player out of the air. It's all Benji, Fishy, and Mr. Savage in the elimination feed right now. 24 players left in this one. There's almost no duos remaining this one.
It's all solos, and this is kind of what's going to happen, man.
Mr. Savage goes down.
It's up to Benji, and listen, Benji's been in this position before. We know he can handle it. Nitro's still in the game, I look well. I just saw him. He looks incredibly healthy, but now taking some storm damage. He has one build left.
Yep.
That's it. That's all he has. 10 total builds.
Try to outlast as many players as possible. We made it into our top 10 duos. Now into our top 8. Zayt and Saf now. Zayt and Saf now on the high ground. One of the only duo left. This has a Zayt and Saf win written all over it. Mitro, Mongrel's duo. Was all by himself very early on, still alive in this one. 40-yard Storm now getting beamed. Can the North American duo of Zayt and Saf close this out? Raining down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Benji Fishy goes down. Mega, Mitro, and Scarlet on the low ground. Shots still coming on in. Zayt and Saf just sitting pretty.
Nitro's got a double, I think. 5 limbs.
Tries to get it done, not enough. Zayt and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes,
plus 10 placement points. That's going to be 15 points. Game 1.
Talk about a monster game number 1. You saw the immediate reaction. They know how key that was. And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite Ninja. They were the only team left with still like 18 players remaining. When they get the high ground like that, they send one player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end, the veteran players of Zayt and Sap take game number 1.
Они никогда в начале не играют агрессивно. Никогда не играют агрессивно, но потом они в конце перерабатывают инициативу.
Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zayt and Sap.
Я думаю, что ребят сниму про них видео, про их тактику, как они играют. Интересно будет посмотреть. Мне самому интересно посмотреть.
Fair that they continue to show their dominance.
Really good performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible. Absolutely. But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 limbs down to those final few moments. Mr. Savage and Benji Fisher, we have to talk about them for a second as well. The European young duo, they were on the high ground. They were looking good right now. Players focusing on the shockwave grenades as well. They had no control.
It's unfortunate, man, when you have a group full of these players who are literally the best in the world. They know exactly how to win, right? So if they don't have the high ground, they know that whenever there is a moment, they have to the high ground, have a problem. Jump and knock them off the high ground. And that high ground, I mean, it's over, man.
Это, конечно, ни о чем пока что. Ну, слушайте, главное вот... Мне кажется, им нужно... Ну, понятно, что им аккуратнее нужно играть, но стоит, может быть, определенную агрессию сохранять, как они привыкли играть, потому что иначе они в свою игру будут играть.
Tomorrow we do it all over again, except with solos. So we want to stay glued to the streams here for the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Get involved in the conversations. Send a Ninja and I your thoughts after game number 1. Who surprised you? What are you looking forward to in games 2 through 6? For me, other things I noticed, man. You've got to be on your A game. When it comes down to taking
интересно только... Спасибо, ребят, за онлайн большое. Это мой рекорд 4К. Круто, я сейчас, кстати, ходит ловить каждый раз. Вот это прям... Дай пока хавчик заказать. Не забывайте завтра приходить тоже на соло, там будет вообще бомба. Пока пересменка идет. ВП неудачно дропнулись. ВП неудачно дропнулись, ребят. В самом начале игры, скорее всего, это были пальмы, потому что они по нету и, судя по той скорости, как дропнули Артура, думаю, что он отеле он не успел взять пушку.
Over at Unreal Island, we've got our very own Sundown with his
100 человек, 1 код на 100 человек. 1 код на 100 человек.
Thank you so much, Courage and Ninja. In the first match of the duos competition is over in the Victor Royale Zone experience wins out. We talked about Energy Zayt and Ghost Sap and how they've been playing so long together, and that endgame was a prime example of textbook Zayt and Sap. We're gonna re-roll it one more time, and we're gonna break down kind of how they were able to keep the control. Now pay attention right away. You can see on the backside, Sap has one angle while Zayt is going forward, and they're moving back over the targets they've already established, but the angles they take make sure they're covering everything. They hear the shots below, they're putting the fire down towards them, and Scarlet is able to pick up Micho, but doesn't have enough to get out. Zayt and Sap, 5 eliminations, Victory Royale, 15 points, showing that their competitive experience, their experience on stage and at major land events is winning out right now. They say nerves, what nerves? We might as well be playing at home on our own stations because they are just that good. Match 1 is over. Time to get back over the stage for match 2. Ninja and Courage, take it away.
Thank you very much, Sundown. Great stuff as always there from Unreal Island outside of the venue, enjoying the event themselves. But again, game number 1 in the books. Obviously, so many updates to see exactly where we stepped up.
После первого месяца
Before we hop into game 2, we'll have a standings update for you guys. Breathing's on top of it right now. Well, guess what? It's Sap and Zayt, but
And Benji was savage. Incredible solo moves and plays.
Both of our predictions. Both of our predictions.
And they're still up there. Imagine when they're healthy, they actually get some good rotation items. We'll love to see how they're going to play in the late game, man.
Placement points so key. You did a great job pointing out intro at the end. Not only does he stay alive, not only does he perfectly use his materials and his movement items, but he somehow finds 5 limbs, putting his team from probably an abysmal game 1 to top 3 in our leaderboards. Again, here are your standings from game number 1. Dubs and Mega, they wind up making it through as well, and that's because of Mega staying alive too.
Absolutely, incredibly talented duo, man. So I'm looking at what Ace can do. Sean's going to really step it up in the next game. Game 2's about to get on its way, man. Are you ready?
I am ready. Ladies and gentlemen, in this sold-out arena, are you guys ready for game number 2? Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle bus has launched. Game number 2 of the Fortnite World Cup Duo Finals is underway.
Yeah, I keep saying it's the most nerve-wracking part of any competition, but definitely Fortnite for me is the second you jump out of that bus. Yep. Right, once you hit the ground, once these players hit the ground, they're going to definitely have hopefully less nerves, going to get back into the flow, back into the farming mentality. I just look at them as a bomb. There's nothing better than finding the new updated bomb. Just really good match.
Can we look at the map? North side. We launched in a very small area. And many players have gotten better at spotting from very, very far away.
I mean, you just, the one thing I was telling my teammate Malachi, I was like, listen, sometimes you just actually have to tell yourself, hey, you should probably look for llamas as we're flying in, because, you know, usually you're looking for players, who's going to be landing next to you, but if you actually keep an eye out for that adorable pink, purple, and blue llama,
and there's one.
I mean, look, you're just going to get rewarded with shield, rotation, there's shadow bombs, campfires, minis. I mean, these are incredibly valuable.
And remember, materials get capped at 500 of each type. So when you get 350, it's done its job for you. You can spend much less time looting and, farming, and much more time looting. And look at Zay perfectly using the Shadow Bomb Ninja. For players at home who are wondering how he just used it for way more than the 6 seconds it actually lets you use it. Explain a little bit of staying on the side of the mountain.
Все посмотрели видосик, и рекламу искать, ребят, чтобы играть так же, как Зей и другие ребята.
Почему не вышел до сих пор? А не знаю почему. А, блин, что-то ВП плохо отыгрывают. Надо им подтягивать. Первые умерли самые. Лучше совсем, что ли, ВП. А вот Гамбит нормально отыгрывает, особенно Бек.
The zone right now basically gets cut off and just give it a Neo tilted, and the rest of the north side of the map are in play. So everyone near the middle and south side will have to move, and you see an elimination very early on. Element does get cut down, so a tough start for the duos. 100 teams right there, and you gotta wonder if Arkham's still alive. Deja and M11Z. Lucky Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
Looks like they're trying to obviously back away. Lucky Landing is not really
Да, но они одновременно летели, то есть я сейчас видел, они одновременно летели, просто моментально убивают, понимаешь, что практически приземление, и все, и сразу и джангли соскакивают.
Right now, popping that last big shield for all the damage that he will take from now on will be permanent unless he gets an elimination.
Да, троих убили сразу же, моментально.
Look at how good these stick grenades are right now. Stram and Nexi have lost so much HP. Off the start of this one, he's getting kicked. Spray does come up through. Third party, though, beginning to shoot down on a Yuang. So another player putting their attention towards this fight.
On a line of sight
at Snobby, but KBB does go down. It's now Yuang all by himself, and no materials left, Ninja.
He can't even hit the wall.
They're really, this is an abysmal position to be in. Yuang knows that. Trying to fall back to his teammates and maybe sneak a revive, but I just think
these players really are kind of hesitant. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of.
Are they going to get off
the right play? They're going to go for it. Yuang no shield, and he's going to get a double. He's going to get the double and the revive on KBB. And there was some delicious
shots. Сам даже только на Гамбит. Я на Заре научусь играть. Я уже на всех научусь. Ну круто.
Getting nearby, which weakened them at first. Yuang gets the cleanup on the last one right there. What a swing for the duo. Shot does come in on the keys, though, as another fight going down just outside the desert side of the map. Keys and Slacks up against 2.
Guess what? These guys are at the farthest of the storm.
Yep.
So this is not, they can't afford this fight. Right? The longer this takes, they're not going to be able to get materials. Right now. So they're definitely going to need these elites to make up for it.
That was between the knock on Landjock. Landjock and Punisher went down early last game as well, and it looks like Landjock will suffer the same fate here.
Upgraded combat shotgun, you know he's going to take that. Punisher trying to make some plays here. Still now it is a 2-on-1 situation. Just need to play the numbers advantage. And again, Storm is about to start moving, so they're going to have to make these plays sooner rather than later.
No ammunition. Very few build. No shield. This spells disaster, and Punisher goes down, and there's the frustration in the player camera right there. Slacks and Keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned you can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight. They gotta go very far still. Now over to Neo Tilted, Clicks and Skeptic. In a fight.
Doesn't necessarily mean he's going to need a little bit of 10. Trying out to take the help speaking out. No, he's going to take it. He's going to get the knock. Unbelievable, incredible place. Bad Sniper goes down, and now he's continuing to branch out. When you guys are in fights like this, you always want to do exactly what he's doing right now, which is branch out, continue to build these little 1x1s and pyramids, try to confuse your opponents of where you actually are healing up.
Skeptic just 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They do have the number advantage. Chris has time to pop 1 mini, and it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They made the conscious decision to try to build out, but no. They back up for a moment.
Finally get the shotgun.
Yep. Shotgun picked up straight now as well. They want to go for the second elimination. And we take the L.
Oh my God, we got the trap
L in real life. Did he just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This dude's going to come home. No, 40, but the stinks come in.
Stinks coming in, 22 health left, Campfire down, he has.
Oh, and Nitro
Mine third party.
And then he puts up the take the L, and EU says, no, no, no. This is the World Cup, baby. I'm going to show which continent is best. Nitro and Mongrel, full HP, and they storm roll through. Clicks right there.
Wow, incredible. Let's look at that kick. Gold star. Gold star.
Да, я знаю. Это другие большие. Это пробьер.
А вы говорите, нету экрана, не может быть. Но это
On your screen, does not one. Hasn't finished elimination yet, so still will gain 50 HP if he can get the full. There it is. Now a 2 versus 1. Aiden and Sean. Look how weak Sean is though.
Sean has absolutely no health. A little bit of shield. Hopefully he's going to drop some HP in the victory video is out right now. But it is also a 2-on-1, and they don't know how weak this guy is right now. But if he is weak, they're trying to trade. And there's a double shot from 21 White. They're both wondering. They could actually trap.
They're going for it. They're saying, no, you would have thrown the trap down by now. There it is. And look at the take from Aiden. The jump out to the side. And they'll be rewarded with shields with materials. Aiden's got the full health.
That's incredible, man.
See the stats so far this game. Aiden has done 434 damage. Has taken 312. And he's near backup to max health. I know Aiden is a crowd favorite here. Every time the camera goes on, there's a big cheer from this sold-out arena.
Those guys are on the bounce to update right now. We just saw our second one, forcing everyone out of the north and east side of the map. Every single llama was found. Yep. All 5 llamas have been found, so we have some probably 5 material players right now. A lot of rotation. Oh my God, I can't even. It looks like a lot of people.
I love it.
Yeah, we're looking around. They're all gone. There's only 1 airdrop that's left. There's a lot of players. It's very difficult, man. Going for airdrop is super risky, but it looks like everyone in the World Cup here is taking their chances.
And what's kind of funny with this zone, as you see on the bottom right side of your map, the slipstreams are there to basically help everyone get from the southeast, east, and south side of the map easily into this zone. So if you kind of sit outside and wait for players to move into the slipstreams, you might be able to deal a lot of damage. And remember, you might think, oh, well, there's no way to get that elimination. I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying 3 damage for Storm Surge when that comes into play, because it is going going to happen very, very soon. We're about a minute away.
But there's 84 teams, 84 players.
Yep. It's a testament to our observers backstage. Great stuff to them. Says Lucky does take a bit of storm damage right there. Chunk splashes appear into this game, and they've completely taken competitive by storm. Are they the best healing item in this meta?
I think that, there's a lot of items that get added where, not everyone is all unanimous about it, right? Some people do not like it. But let me tell you something about these splashes. I don't think I've ever seen more positive for an item in the game than when chug splashes. I mean, nothing but positivity. It was absolutely incredible. I woke up to some delightful posts. Delightful posts. Yeah. Those of you guys who don't know what they are, each one splash, they come in packs of 2, stack up to 6. They can do 20, health, 4 shield, whatever you're missing.
And they're instant. You throw them down the ground, and they can be used to heal you and your teammates around you, as well as if you really want to be a troll for your enemies that knocked. Here are Mongo and Mitchell in the zone, and you talked about this inventory. I'm going to come out and say it right now. There is no way someone in this lobby has a better inventory than what Mongo has right now. I mean, you come into this, they were already in your top 3. So they're in a position right now that they have a pop-off performance right here. With only 6 games being played after the first 2, they can be the leaders.
They were only 2 points away from the game. And Mongo went down early before points were even rewarded. So, Sean and Aiden in another fight with Quentin and his squad. Sean's trying to take the wall clear. And he's out of light ammo.
Materials.
And he's out of materials. So he can't even spray right now. Spray an AR, that's not really the effective against top players for actually take walls.
Well, the player trying to drop a trap down low to bait Aiden, but Aiden does not fall for it. This seasoned veteran trying to cover his back. Players beginning to spray on through. Stink bombs dropping, and there's one of them. Another shot comes in.
Gets his shield, that's why he went for the thirst. Yep. And grabbed the match. 365 match now. He was on more than that. He's got to
get out of the stinks. They've got to get out of the stinks.
So weak 2.
Look at how weak they are.
And don't they can get both Sean and Aiden. I think that's exactly what they should. They split up. Now he's trying to take them one by one. Get pushed by more than one person.
Quick reaction from Aiden, but this looks like it could spell disaster for the duo. Damage dealt 639. He does go down on the quick edit.
Making plays. Now it's Sean. Candy collected only 2 HP. Got some minis. Picked up some ammunition now for his minigun. It looks like Spade is way more healthy. And obviously there's 3 other players who are around him as well. So if you get into this high ground, Smart Blade is
oh no, he does. It's got what he's got. We both freaked out.
Put himself in a nice pyramid. For those of you guys who don't know what a brick or a metal pyramid.
Big thing to know. Look at his zone. He has to push. That's it. He has to push. He has 52 health, but the zone is right at his back. He's got to go. Don't even worry about storm surge. They're 400
getting pieces of as well. Has a shot that he's going to be taken down. I mean, that's just the worst position to be in any competitive game is being weak, low materials, low health, and exposed.
Every time you watch Aiden and whoever he's playing with, they are always the most aggressive. It appears. If you remember the famous moment, I think for me, arguably one of the most famous moments in Fortnite competitive history was the Nick Merckx and Aiden duo where they made it into the big bonus about a year ago, and a crowd popped off. Well, they're always scrappy getting into eliminations. Here, the stat popped up for a second. Aiden and Sean had done 680 damage in the game. The average in the lobby was 80. They were 600 above in this lobby already. Unfortunately, no. When you fight that much, there's a higher chance of you going down. Speaking of potential fights, here's Sizlucky and Brush, who we saw earlier on in the last game at Fatal Fields struggle to stay alive. Now in another tough spot as they're both low on shields and low on health.
Decent rotation items, 2 shadows and launch pad. Again, I always want to keep stressing that because you guys have one shadow can get you into another zone. Yep. It's going to hopefully get you this place in point position leader, even position. There with Aiden, when we mentioned are people going to change how they're going to play, right? Are they going to do anything different here in the World Cup? And guess what? I'm pretty sure we can say that Aiden squad is not doing anything different. They're being incredibly aggressive. They're putting the damage down. Unfortunately, there were too many players who took advantage that they were weak.
And that was the top 5 leading into this game. You see it updated again right there on your screen of where the leaderboard is at the moment. Mitro and Mongo staying alive,
in a great spot,
holding this pyramid edit. And for people at home who might not know, he's not exposed right there, right? Ninja, he's peeking through his build.
Correct. If you guys are peeking through a pyramid, you hit edit on it, you cannot be seen, right? You can also see through it. It's a very amazing feature. Fortnite Battle Royale.
What a Battle Royale, the ultimate Battle Royale experience.
Ultimate Battle Royale experience, man. Blue T is in the storm, taking damage, a lot of damage, and he's still going to be rotating. Road taking damage as well. Thomas going to have to make some plays. And there goes Road. He actually just got knocked. 66 players remain, and this storm is kind of moving a little bit away from Pleasant Park. But it's, once you have a high ground mountain in play, I mean, I'm wondering if it's going to go north.
There's 3 high ground mountains in play, and
really mixes it up late game.
a drone ship that people can wind up going on top of, and those are brilliant to use.
Oh, absolutely. If you guys can get up on top of those, guess what? You have ultimate high ground on the map without having to place any mats.
Yep.
It's incredible. You can't get sniped from above, and you can deal with damage. Also, it's incredibly difficult to shoot players that are up there. But it's important to know that after the 5th circle closes in, those air vents will stop working. So you don't have any rotation to get down, glider, redeploy, anything like that. Yikes. That's a massive yikes. You have to pray that someone puts one pad down underneath it somehow.
Yep.
And go for it.
Yeah,
just risk it all.
Most of these teams will mess that up. Now, we talked about our Game 1 winners, the team that took home the Victory Royale, which is, again, 10 placement points, the max you can get for placement in these games. It was Zayton and Sappin. They're currently up in the zone for the moment.
Did they just get the zone up? Are they yellow from the minute? I mean, they're close enough to switch. Yeah, no, actually, no, they got to rotate a little bit because they got 4 shockwave grenades.
Yep. They'll be all right. They'll be able to make it happen.
Here we go. They have to rotate the farthest. Look how many staff players are on this side of the lobby right now, and they're all going to have to move very soon. Yeah.
Arkham and Falcon have a tough rotation ahead. Watch them fight a little bit earlier on against Landjock and Shosha.
Heals for his teammate comes in.
Yep.
No, he missed one.
No, teammate's full. Teammate's full.
Teammate's full. I was playing with Myth the other day, and he was using a lot of chug flashes without them, so he's really sensitive on it.
We'll
Really sensitive.
let you and Myth handle that. This is game 2 of 6, folks. The match will be going on the day. 62 players left. 35 duos. You see Arkham and Falcon. Looks like they did a duo shockwave to try to fly across the map together.
Good teamwork.
As the frantic rotation begins to move on in, more storm surge begins to come to play.
Jack, I have a question for you, man. Once these circles start closing in, what do you think is the plan? Right away, once it's revealed, if you're far out, or wait and be the last?
For me, it completely comes down to what you have left. What you have in your inventory, where you are at, the lead reports as well. I know I need to make some ground up on the reports. I want to rotate early and try to begin to spray back on the switch to get some 3 eliminations.
Yes.
If you get the zone on you, you begin to just build on up and get that height so you can spray on down as well. In this one, though, again, all comes down to rotation. If you have nothing to rotate with your I think you play late and hope someone else drops a launch pad near you and use that community pad to your advantage.
Sam Muller going over here doing 3 eliminations. Anyone with a heavy sniper and a blue SMG in a combat.
And remember, he started the game at Snobby Shores with that clutch when KBB did go down, so they're still in this one. Still has that
beautiful blue combat where he clutched it with, man.
Yes, he does, and all the materials get a grasp for it. Nearly 100 builds in this one.
See, they're marking right now. I think they have a double heavy sniper combo.
They're either marking double heavy or they're saying focus this, zone's closing there.
We'll find out soon enough. It literally looks like he's marking exactly what he's trying to look and see. Yep.
Oh, they do have a double heavy sniper. Ninja called it, the man knows. They see one, and oh!
You guys saw the pyramid. It's exactly what Jack talked about earlier. You need 2 walls, 2 layers protecting you from one of those walls. So a double sniper will not take you down.
But they've got the tools, the key to open all doors, as I put it. And this zone, Ninja,
it just moved over a mountain.
It just moved onto the side of the mountain, so high ground will be played. But at the same time, Ninja, half of the low ground still in play, so it's not as bad a position for the low ground players. Here's a look at Mongrel Neutral. Remember, Mongrel did go down early on in the last game. He's got a back on him because he's burning through materials very, very quickly. They're far above his strong surge, so they're good for the moment, and there's the replenish from his teammate Dimitro. 4 total builds left.
Always see them doing this. They always flick back.
Just sneaking up through with that shadow bomb. The spray coming in from Mongrel. Stink bomb is hit as well. Everyone focusing his players on the outside. They've got the minigun firing too. The lobby now picking up quick as we move into our mid zone.
The storm is closing in, and that's going to be forcing everyone to get into where the safe zone is right now. It is moving in towards the park. This is absolutely insane. 51 players still remain, by the way, in a circle this small. They're just trying to get as many limbs possible as people are rotating in.
Mitro on the bottom right of your screen with that minigun has 631 bullets to spray down with Mongrel in a fight. Gets one player weak, but does have the back up.
Stole the kill from him.
Mitro gets choked as well.
Still have a launch pad, but again, when you're in a situation like this, low ground, they're getting sprayed with nothing but grenade launching shots and frag grenades, and they're both going to be eliminated. And Mongrel also, sorry, Airwax just went down as well.
And you see Cease the elimination feed. Does look like, remember early on, Elevate did go down. So delicious. They go for it. Zane Sap, do they do it?
You go for it as a launch pad there, and so many materials.
This is game-changing right now. They've got the builds to go for it if they want. They're going to do it. They're going to make the play.
A gold combo.
Zane and Sap uncontested. That's one of those risk versus reward plays that can help set the two victory royales in a row.
Mongrel and Mitro's loot too, man.
Oh, that was making a statement. We know that was juicy loot.
They're making a statement saying, listen, we're from NA, we're here to play. Taking out the, you really didn't know they took them out, but they're definitely taking their loot.
Yeah, for sure. As they are still above.
So those rotation items too, they both each have a launch pad, both have 2 shotgun grenades, and they're going to go. He didn't get it though, they try to get both at the same time. Going to be flying, and this is it, another massive rotation going to be taken to the center of Pleasant Park. They're 167 damage above the threshold, so they're looking pretty good right now. The question is, are they going to keep mid-ground, go for low ground, high ground? What's the play?
They didn't get the full launch pad. He might have to use his own. Yes, he does again, and that actually works out. He hits his head on something, which takes him down from having to, fly all the way up and float and get beamed. They're going to challenge high ground right now. Zayt and Saf looking to do what many would think was impossible, which is win back-to-back games in the stack lobby. Just saw Falconer in the feed as well. Arkram with an elimination too. 19 duos left as we're moving towards the placement points, Ninja, and these duos know exactly that. 3 points if you make it into the top 15, which could be the difference between first and dead last.
What are they going to do? Are they going to prioritize rotation in and not taking damage, or are they going to try to play it a little risky and go for the limbs? If you're going to be going for limbs, definitely open up to a lot of spray, shotgun shot, AR shot, someone suddenly taking the high ground on you. So it all depends on how their play style can unfold, man.
Many more duos remaining in this game, unlike the last one. Zayt with another elimination right there on a KBB. You got Snappy and Red Rush on the high ground, and Sap
over the play. The high ground
goes to the high ground. Take, will he get it?
He's gonna get it. He has it.
Zayt's got high ground. Zayt has high ground as they go to try to push for 2 victory royales in a row. Sap is there as well, but Snappy just appeared right behind Sap and shotgunned him down right there.
Zayt right now is going to have to concede to the high ground, giving it to Snappy. And he's just going to have to stay alive as long as possible, try to get some placement points. He is obviously a talented player, top player. He can definitely make something happen, and I'm interested to see what he's going to do.
Cease has been by himself since the first moment of this game when Elevate went down at 98 players remaining, and he's somehow still alive. There goes Mega. You've got Darox and Item on the low ground. Vorwin getting chopped down as well. Zayt with about 100 HP. Uh-oh. Here comes Vinny and Zexro. They're trying to challenge for the high ground.
Keys right now being held in the storm with 5 limbs. He's going to be eliminated from the back. Zayt taken down as well. Snappy still with the high ground. Zex and Vinny, the TSM crew, looking good, and they're going to take it. They just took high ground. Snappy gave it to him.
And they just got the high ground. Great use of the shockwave as well. Vinny as well as Zexro on hype for the moment. 5 eliminations so far. They're putting their names in the hat for potential victory royale in this game.
Go down, right? They want those limbs.
Forward now with eliminations back to back. 4 players left in this one. Zexro and Vinny spraying from the high ground. It's a 2 versus 1. The player right on the edge of the zone. The shockwave into the air. And he's going to drop on down to hype for the moment. The spray coming on in. It's not enough. Zexro and Vinny.
TSM takes game 2 with style. Both alive. You love to see it.
The victory royale and 7 eliminations.
Look at that.
Vinny's hyped and Zexro looks like
he was stunned.
Forgot his fries on a fast food order. Why am I thinking about food?
Oh my, Jack, it's pretty expected at this point. But God, 2 NA teams have taken game 1 and game 2, and honestly, I think that we can all say that the teams hyped up the most have been even. Guess what? Mongrel and Mitro, man, they've also been performing well. They still have so many points from eliminations.
Yep.
I Фортнайте. Да, Давента завтра будет играть. Это уже по приезду.
So hyped. Zexro's about to start praying the 90s or default dancing in the lobby.
Literally, what are they going to do in the next game? Yeah, that's what that focus is. That reminds me, I've been in the situation where he grabbed his hands and shook it for himself, man. That's a top teammate, man. Great synergy.
What a start to today's competition. The energy in here is
Здрасте.
insane.
Я уходил.
Давайте первый сначала.
Алло, алло.
Я думаю, там плюс-минус одно и то же.
Го-вовер нет.
Отмела на Excel,
Не, никогда вовер. Я смотрю турику. Там Лецик вообще как бог отыгрывает. Он всех тупо вымочил. У них 4, у них за 2 игры 5 скиллов, и там примерно топ, не знаю, 11, наверное, они только что заняли.
Через наушники даже слышно было.
Старт 10 часов.
Да, там. Выбери Артура. Выбери Артура. Там будет дядя.
Я вот перемотаю, вы там переключите.
Нет. Когда перематываешь, и потом просто их переставишь. Все на этих помогают.
Хочу себе эмблемку сменить.
Мотать не пришлось. Непонятно. Ты первую открыл или вторую катку? Не вышел?
Ой.
А, нет, нормально. Сейчас, чуть позже, ребят, подожди. Какую ты катку открыл, первую или вторую? Опять там все ходят. Не, ну первым идти тупо чик.
Это имбалансная какая-то эмоция.
Заблочил. Охренительный повтор.
Так, сейчас должно быть... Нет, здесь повторы лагают постоянно. Сколько человека?
Ну да, кстати, такое ощущение, что их больше в 2 раза.
Что-то за эльф летит. Так. Окей, как это было?
Летит вроде неплохо.
Да, летит неплохо. А, не долетает, прикинь, не долетает.
Ну, может быть, он и не наверх.
Смотри, там низкий.
Ну там ничего и нету, оружие только сундук там. Так.
Он упал на...
Банки.
на хил. Ничего нету. Ничего нету.
Найс. Это Ти.
Но он просто не долетел. Ему надо было долетать туда.
Это Ти.
Он должен был долетать, тогда бы типа все было
А
идеально.
у Джема что?
Джем на пассиве.
Щелкни, что у Джема по оружию?
Как не раздражает, почему не перекидывать?
Ты на К, ты на К английскую нажми. Она изменит тиммейтом.
Все, я так вот.
А, у Джема тоже по оружию отмена. А, ну я понял. Слушай, то есть, ну первое это просто по луту отмена. Для у него было.
А тут не отойти уже, мне кажется, да?
Я, наверное, стримчик закончил, потому что все равно.